Sunday off. Working tonight, tomorrow night, Monday night, and Tuesday night. But we get Sunday off. And so we'll be back with the first quarter of action here from Tompkinsville after this break. This is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Tip-Off pregame report on 104thescore.com and Nash 103.7.
Take time to really listen to you. Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Jamie Harris.
Every day, people experience mysteries that challenge the laws of nature, like enjoying a Coke Zero Sugar. It looks, sounds, and tastes delicious. But how does one explain the great taste if there are 0 calories and 0 sugar? Some mysteries are just too mysterious. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, unbelievably delicious.
No TV binging session is complete without the unbelievably delicious 0-calorie taste of Coke Zero Sugar. You're listening to Barren County Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now, back to courtside with Jay.
And welcome back to Tompkinsville, Monroe County High School for the Trojans and the Falcons. It's kind of different, though, that with a JV game earlier, Robert, and we don't have the girls playing tonight. That's never happened before, as far as I know.
As far as a district opponent, at least while they've been in the 15th district, it's a little weird to come over here, and there's as we said again, Allen County last Friday night, there's definitely not very many people here compared to what there would be.
Oh, no.
These bottom bleachers where we are would be pulled out. They would be packed with the student section, and literally we always have somebody with the knees in our back. So it's very few and far between that you see this many people in here. Maybe a regular game for them, but not a district rivalry.
Right. Well, Barren County won the flip to start this basketball game. And so Ryan Shirley will inbound out to Mason Griggs, and we're underway here from Tompkinsville. Out of the high post left, they go to Shirley. He looks inside, turns, looks for Murphy, can't get it to him. Here's Withrow over the left side of Pointer. And now Pointer will circle out with the basketball. Right side it goes to Withrow. Withrow bounces out. He'll dump it down. It's deflected and then stolen as it was picked off by Tucker Glass. Remember, Glass did not play in the earlier matchup against the Trojans. Driving inside, here's a floater shot and an offensive foul as Corbin Murphy took the charge. The foul is on Clayton Biggerstaff, his first, Monroe County's first.
Good job by Corbs getting right there in the middle. I think our JV took about 4 charges, so this crew is going to call a lot if you put yourself in position to do it.
Yeah. Gavin Withrow, top of the key, bounces off left side to Shirley, hooks it over now to Griggs. He dumps it down low to Murphy, posted up, spin move up with the left hand. It won't go. Rebound comes off to Nuts for Monroe County. Here's a pass down low underneath. There's Glass putting it up and in.
We got stuck underneath the rim trying to get a rebound and didn't get back to the other end on defense.
The Glass gives Monroe County the first lead at 2-0. Here's Pointer spinning back to the right side. Can't shoot. He'll send it over to Withrow in the left wing. 3 in the air. Boom.
Flare screen got behind Griggs, and Withrow knocked it down.
People's Bank three-point shot for Gavin Withrow. It's a 3-2 Barren County lead. Monroe County with the basketball. Harlan works it back at the top of the key. Got some pressure there from Pointer, and now with the basketball is Arnett. And they work it back out to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff, right side over to Harlan. Harlan looking inside, hasn't put down the dribble. He'll get rid of it to Knudsen. Knudsen around the top of the horn left to Biggerstaff. Now Biggerstaff on the left wing against Pointer. Wants to take him one-on-one, but dishes it off in the corner to Arnett. He'll circle back around to the right side. He'll give it to Knudsen. Knudsen now cuts left side. He'll throw it off in the corner. It's Biggerstaff trying to work around Murphy. Crossover dribble, back to the right side. Up and under. Shot goes up in the air. It is no good off the front of the rim. And Withrow has it for the Trojans. Wanted to push it down the floor. Left side with it to Shirley. He goes under with a reverse up and in. 5-2, Barren County leads it. Harlan in the backcourt against Griggs, gets it across the line. Bounce pass, high post right, goes to Knudsen. Now Knudsen against Murphy. Bounces it inside there to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff kicks it back out to Arnett. Now Arnett turns and goes back to Knudsen. Knudsen wants to drive with it. Goes down to the baseline. He's cut off. Almost a steal there to Withrow. Almost knocked it loose again. Down on the floor, scrambling. Ryan Shirley up court. Here's Griggs. Throws it up off the glass. Too strong. Rebound to Knudsen for Monroe County.
Tough shot off the window. Couldn't get an angle.
As Glass has it in front court. Glass sends it over to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff out to Knudsen. He'll send it back over to Glass on the right wing. Glass looking out top to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff now looking left. Diagonal pass corner goes to Knudsen. He breaks in the lane. He'll throw up the shot. It is no good. Rebound taken by Withrow. Bounce pass is too long, out of bounds. Tried to thread the needle there to Griggs. That was too long of a pass. And so Monroe County will have the basketball. Here comes Harlan racing into the front court. Harlan just averaging just over 10 points a game for Monroe County. Glass averages about the same at 10.3. Glass with the basketball, trying to get a screen from Arnett. He dribbles with the left hand. He's guarded by Ryan Shirley. And now he wants to take him one-on-one. He almost lost it and almost walked with it. Here's Harlan going down to the lane. Ooh, a collision here. A blocking foul on Murphy. Murphy took a charge earlier. This time they're going to call him with a block.
Foul is charge number 33. Murphy goes first. Team's first to that.
So Monroe County will take it out underneath to the right side of the hoop. Knudsen gets it in there to Glass. Glass works it up with a fall-away shot from 6. It's no good. Gets his own rebound, throws it back up, no good, but he's fouled. And the foul on Ryan Shirley. His first. That'll be the Trojans' second team foul.
Line shooting 2, Tucker Glass.
Tucker Glass, a 55% foul shooter, puts it up and in. 5-3 Trojans. And the second shot also good for Glass. 5-4. Got a timeout here with 4:22 to play here in the first quarter. 30-second timeout. And Barren County with a 5-4 lead over Monroe County. Want to remind you, you can check out 104 The Score's James Brown for game stories, photos, and more from Trojan and Trojanet basketball. Log on to 104thescore.com or the 104 The Score Facebook page.
We talked about, or I mentioned, I kind of looked it up, our recent history here since 2015-16. We're 3-3. We won by 2, lost by 3, lost by 5 to Glasgow in the district tournament, lost by 25, won by 3, and won by 31. So only 2 games haven't been close within 5 points the last 5 years. So it's always close here, and we've got to find a way to get some separation.
Yep. Mason Griggs with it on the right wing. He'll give it over to Withrow. He's hoping for the 3. Lets it go. Got it.
Withrow looks good from behind the arc. We knocked down, 7 threes against them at Barren County? It would be nice to replicate that.
Yep. And now with 2 People's Bank threes tonight, Gavin Withrow here in the first quarter. We're halfway through. 8-4. Trojans lead it. Here's a spin move and a shot of the lane. Up and in for Sheffield, or rather Bickerstaff.
They're getting in the paint and having some success.
8-6. Griggs goes into the lane and has to get it back out to Pointer. Pointer working against Harlan, almost walked with it back out to Withrow. We'll go with it back out front to Griggs to set up. Now Griggs, bounce pass, right elbow Shirley. Shirley waiting for Withrow. Couldn't get squared up, gives it back off to Shirley on the right wing. Shirley back out to Withrow, swings it left over to Pointer. Pointer can't shoot the 3. Now back out to Withrow. He fakes, he drives in, dumps it off in there to Murphy, feeds it to Shirley. Shirley tries a 12-footer right side. It bounces off the rim, and a foul on Murphy for coming over the back. And that's going to be Corbin's 2nd personal and the 3rd on the Trojans here in the first half.
He's had a good 5-minute stretch. Aiden will have to get him with those 2 fouls. He took one I thought was really close. It was probably a 50-50 block charge. He got called for the block.
Aiden Miller in the ball game for the Trojans, 6'4", 205, and a sophomore. 3 minutes to play here in the first. It's Barren County 8, Monroe County 6. Pass tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons. Here on the side. As Glass will toss it in, it comes out to Harlan. Harlan getting the screen. He's going to drive. He'll go to the basket. He'll put it up, and he missed the layup. Rebound taken by Griggs. Barron wants to run with it. Bounce pass underneath to Shirley, and he puts it in.
We got 2 of our buckets from deep and their other 2 buckets in transition. Easy layups.
Griggs with the Edward Jones, Jamie Harris assist. Let Jamie Harris of Edward Jones assist you today with your financial planning. Here's a jumper by Sheffield that's off the mark, or rather Bickerstaff that's missed a couple, and here's a steal on the other end. Is Harlan going the other way? Harlan pulls up with a 15-footer that comes off. Battle for the rebound. Taken in there by Bickerstaff. Bickerstaff goes right side with it to Knudsen. Knudsen now gets rid of it. Glass moves into the lane. We got a whistle. The shot goes down. We're going to call a blocking foul on Tay Pointer. So the basket will count. Foul on Pointer, his first, and that's Barren County's 4th. And so Glass gets his 6th point of the quarter. He's got 6 of Monroe County's 8.
That was another 50-50 call. Could have maybe went either way. Tay may have been turned slightly, not parallel to Glass.
And so Glass 2 for 2 at the stripe already here in the quarter. Going to get a couple of changes in the lineup. Eli Brooks in the ball game. 6'6", 165 and a sophomore. Also Colton Stevens, 5'7", 145 and a junior. And here's Glass at the line. His shot goes up. It's too strong off the back of the rim. Miller with a rebound for Barron. Stevens right side to Withrow. And now Withrow will give it back out front to Griggs. Left side it goes to Stevens. Gets a screen there from Miller. Back up to Withrow. Right side it goes to Griggs. Gets a screen from Brooks. Picks it up, gives it to Brooks. He thought about the 3. Now passes it off. Here's Withrow on the left side. Curls around to the left elbow. He'll give it back over to Griggs. 1:40 left in the quarter. And so Stevens gives it to Withrow. Over goes to Griggs. Griggs moves it in there to Miller. Trying to feed it off to Brooks. It's knocked away and out of bounds.
They're really turning up the pressure defensively on us, and we've got to do a better job handling the basketball.
And so Miller will toss it in. It comes down the corner to Stevens. Gets rid of it to Griggs. And now Griggs wants to set things up in between the circles. Takes it one-on-one. Lost the handle. And Monroe County comes up with it after the turnover. Long pass down to Knudsen. He goes under, puts it up and in. And they've tied the game at 10 with 1:12 to go in the first quarter. Timeout, Coach Warren Cunningham of the Trojans.
It's what Tom Mizzo of Michigan State calls a touchdown turnover. You take it and convert it directly into points, and those are the bad turnovers you don't want that the other team can take straight into transition and convert automatically without having to work hardly at all.
Yep. So People's Bank timeout here. It's tied at 10. When you're away from your radio, log on to Nash1037.com or the Nash 1037 Facebook page and click on the Use App tab on your computer, laptop, or smartphone to listen to the games live. You can also get it on 104thescore.com.
Another thing, we can throw this out there, just a random stat. We shot 62 times last game. Monroe shot 42. We outshot them by 20 field goal attempts. Yeah. And right now, they're holding their own with this. Actually have more shot attempts because we turned it over 4 times. Griggs
with it on the right wing. Looking inside. Nobody there. Brooks swings it around to the left side to Withrow. Withrow looking for Miller. He's posted up, but they're fronting him in there. Back over the right side it goes to Brooks. They feed it in the middle there to Shirley. Shirley trying to go strong, and he's going to be, they're going to call a blocking foul on Jamison Pettit, who just checked in, a 6'2 sophomore. That's going to be his first and the team's second.
To be honest with you, I think we kind of caught a break there. It looked definitely like a charge.
He's kind of leaning in. Withrow on the left side. Picks up his dribble. Sends it out to Brooks. Goes right side with it over to Griggs. Griggs dumps it down low in there to Shirley, trying to go up strong. He had it blocked. Got it back, trying to go back up with it. He's fouled. And that's 2 now on Pettit. Third team foul of the Falcons here in the first half. Ryan Shirley at the line. 13 points in the win over Logan County on Tuesday night. He's a 76% foul shooter, and he knocks that one through. Barren County back on top, 11-10. Pettit checks out with those 2 fouls. And Deaton Emmert is in the game now for Coach Ashley Gerald. Second shot good for Ryan Shirley. Deaton Emmert's a 5'11 junior. Glass with it in the backcourt. He'll give it over to Harlan. Lobs it back over. Nobody there, and Shirley comes up with the basketball. Shirley driving. Bounce pass underneath the Brooks. He puts it up and in.
Good assist. Gave it back to Eli. I think Eli got a hand on it at the top of a 1-2-2. Deflected enough for Ryan to go chase it down and start our fast break.
So another Edward Jones, Jamie Harris assist. 14-10. Barren back up by 4. Ball's deflected. Comes into the backcourt. Harlan there. Trying to split the defenders. He'll give it off now to Emmert. There's a loose ball on the floor, picked up by Aiden Miller. Miller lobs it. Here's the shot at the horn, hits the backboard. That's the end of the first quarter here in Tompkinsville with the Trojans on top 4.
Franklin, Glasgow. Now back to court.
It is quarter number 2, presented by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Trojans 14, Falcons 10 here in Tompkinsville. Harlan working against Griggs. Wants to drive down to the baseline. He's cut off by Griggs. And wants to go back and give it to Glass. Glass out front of the left side. Glass against Ryan Shirley. Knudsen with it on the left against Miller. He dribbles, gets the screen set. He's going to drive, leave it in the corner with Arnett. Down low, it's Knudsen. Turnaround shot blocked by Miller, taken by Brooks. Here comes Eli Brooks. He lost the handle all the way down to the end line, and turnover by Barren. Got in a little bit of a hurry.
It's our 5th turnover of the night.
Tate Pointer checking back into the Trojan lineup for Eli Brooks. Early in the second period, it's 14-10. Trojans on top. Gavin Withrow knocked down 2 threes in that first quarter. Harlan with it on the left side. And pass deflected up in the air, taken by Griggs. He had it poked away, and bodies collide. And on the floor, Griggs and Harlan. Foul is going to be on Harlan, his first. That'll be 4 on the Falcons here in the first half.
Barren County shot 5 of 9 in that first quarter, 56%. Monroe 4 of 9 for 44%. So the shot total is equal, turnovers equal as well, 4 apiece.
Now Griggs wants to set it up for the Trojans. Right side it goes to Pointer. He'll fire the 3. Got it.
It's our 3rd one. We're 3 of 3 from behind the arc.
And he was squared up to let that one fly for the People's Bank 3-point shot. It's 17-10, Trojans' largest lead. Harlan with the basketball being chased. He's in a trap, has to try to dribble out of it. He throws it away. The pressure got to him.
The pressure has gotten to Monroe County. They'll want a timeout. And since we have gone to that little 1-2-2 pressure, they've turned it over 4 times, and they don't have very many more possessions than that, maybe 5. So we're really limiting their shot attempts, and we have taken advantage of ours. Hit a 3 and added a couple of 2s to it, extended the lead to 7.
2-104-7 the score every Monday at 4 o'clock for the Brown Sports Bag as James Brown and John Butler discuss high school and college sports. That's every Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock. The Brown Sports Bag with James Brown and John Butler on 104 The Score. That's 104.7 FM. 6:46 to go here in the first half here in Tompkinsville with Barren County leading 17-10. Withrow, left side over to Pointer, drives into the paint. He'll kick it back out to Griggs, back to Pointer. Wanted to shoot the 3. Takes it to the corner. He'll come back out to Griggs. Now Withrow floats it down to Miller. Turns, he's double teamed. Kicks it back out to Pointer. He'll fire that 3. It is no good this time. Miller with the offensive board. Back in the corner, intended for Shirley, stolen by Arnett. He jumped in front of him. Here comes Knudsen with it. Knudsen down the middle, almost lost the handle. Goes in the corner now to Biggerstaff. Out to Arnett. Back over comes to Biggerstaff. Hooks it down in there to Harlan. Down low. He got around his defender. Got his own rebound off the missed shot. Puts it back up and in.
It's their first 2 shot attempts of the quarter.
Harlan gets his first 2 points. Here's Withrow with a floater in the lane. Got it to go and a foul. Nice penetration by Gavin Withrow to get the bucket, and the foul is on Harlan, and that's 2 on him, 5 on the Falcons here in the first half.
I think we've done well flipping the floor on them. It's not just off turnovers, it's over made shots like they just had there. Down the floor quick.
Withrow missed the free throw and a chance at a 3-point play, but Trojans have a 7-point lead. It's 19-12. Biggerstaff gives to Arnett. Arnett against Withrow, sends it over to Knudsen. Knudsen wants to cut into the lane. He'll kick it back out to Glass for a 3-point shot. No. Offensive rebound by Harlan. And a foul on the Trojans, looks like.
Yeah, Griggs was trying to block out, but he really didn't put a body on him. You got to make better contact than that.
First foul on Mason Griggs. That's 5 on Barren County here in the first half.
That's Monroe's first attempt at even a 3. They haven't looked for it. They've tried to get the majority of their points in the paint.
They average 6 threes a game. 5:36 to go here in the first half. Barren County 19, Monroe County 12. Knudsen to toss it in, right side of the bucket. Comes out to Biggerstaff for the 3. He was open, but it wouldn't go. Barren County the other way, breaking down the middle. Another floater by Withrow, comes up short, gets his own rebound, tried to go back up, had it swatted loose, and it's going to be off of Arnett and out of bounds as the Trojans will keep the basketball.
Looked like Gavin had his arm smacked there and maybe lost control of it just enough to make the shot short.
Pointer left of the bucket. Gets it in there to Miller. He'll send it out to Withrow. Back to Pointer. Out of the corner for 3. Bingo!
I like it. We are now 4 of 5 from 3. That's going to put some points on the board quickly.
That pushes it out to a 10-point lead for the Trojans. The second People's Bank 3 of this quarter for Tay Pointer. Here's Glass with it in the corner. He'll fire away. It comes up short. And Pointer had to rebound. Somebody came over with his back, and then somebody stepped on the end line. Going to give it back to Monroe. 4:59 to play here in the first half. Coming in for the Falcons is Brandon Sheffield, a 6-foot senior. He'll come in for Arnett. 10-point Trojan lead. Knutson in the corner to Sheffield. Sheffield gives it to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff against Pointer. Knutson tried to set a screen, spins back left. He's at the free throw line, and Glass bobbled it for a moment, pulled it out of the air. He'll circle out with it. Glass against Ryan Shirley. Gets riveted over to Sheffield. Sheffield on the dribble with the left hand, going left against Withrow. Gives it out to Harlan. Harlan back to Sheffield, trying to dump it down low. Shirley swatted away and out of bounds. Sheffield will toss it in on the left baseline for Monroe County. Still looking, finally gets it to Knutson in the left corner. He heads toward the paint and working inside. He'll put up with a jumper, no good. Sheffield with the offensive board, back up and in. Sheffield gets his first 2 points of the game, and it's 22-14. Trojans with an 8-point lead. Shirley to Pointer. Pointer heads toward the paint. He'll throw it. It looked like he got fouled. He did. And if it's on Harlan, that's 3. It is. That's a big foul.
Not sure why you would leave him in with 2 fouls, especially as much time as you got left in the second quarter. But I guess down 10, they were trying to pull out all stops, especially maybe when it doesn't count as a district game.
That's true. This is just a regular season game. But still, you want to get the W anyway, regardless. 7 points for Tay Pointer here in this quarter.
You got to think, too, the chance we play them in the district again is very low probability-wise as well.
And Pointer gets both free throws for 8 points in this quarter, 24-14. Barren County with a 10-point lead. As they try to get it across the line in a trap. Gets rid of the ball to Glass. Here's Knutson in the corner. And a 3 coming up short. Hit the side of the backboard. Loose ball to the floor. Diving for it. And Monroe County recovers it. There's Knutson getting it out to Sheffield. There's shot going up and in for Biggerstaff. And it's 24-16. Barren with an 8-point lead. 3:37 to play. Second quarter. Griggs trying to go up with it. He's fouled. Tried an up and under move and got slapped across the arm. First foul on Brandon Sheffield. That's 7 on the Falcons. Mason Griggs, who's not scored in this ball game, misses the free throw, shooting 71.4% from the foul stripe. Had 21 the other night against Logan County in that 13-point win. Second shot on the way. He missed it, too. Ball slapped by Brooks. It'll go out of bounds. So Barrett is 2 of 5 from the foul line here in the second quarter. 3:33 left before halftime. Barren with an 8-point lead, 24-16. As Biggerstaff having trouble. And the trap gets rid of the basketball to Glass. Cross-court pass. Arnett. There was a walk. Here's Glass down, going for the shot. Puts it up. It is no good. All over the rim. Rebound to Eli Brooks. Ahead up to Griggs. Griggs wants to drive strong to the bucket. Flips it up. Got it off the window and a foul. Nice move by Mason Griggs.
Saw they were trying to take the charge and didn't commit to a straight line drive. Took a big step around the defender and threw it up off the window easily.
Foul was on Knutson, his first. That's Monroe County's 8th team foul of the half. And Griggs puts it up. He missed it. He's 0 for 3.
Not good performance from the line so far, is it?
Can't push that lead out more than 10 right now. As here's a lob over to Arnett. Arnett's in a trap. He'll feed it, knocked away from behind. Oh, going to get a foul here. And it'll be on
son, Lane.
Lane Stevens. He just checked in the ball game. 6-foot junior.
Lane took a chance on that, and if he had missed, that was going to be a wide-open layup, but they got him with a foul instead.
6 fouls on the Trojans here in the first half. Sheffield out to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff out between the circles. He's picked up his dribble, goes back over to Sheffield. Sheffield looking. Goes down to Knudsen. Knudsen curls into the lane. Dishes it back off now to Sheffield, or rather Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff brings it back out against Ryan Shirley. John Harlan on the bench for Monroe County with 3 fouls. 2:27 left to go in the half. Pass down in the corner on the right side to Glass. He'll send it back out now to Biggerstaff. Goes in for the shot. It's no good. Rebound to Eli Brooks. Withrow into the front court. Withrow. Right side flips up the shot and got it to go down.
Made a hesitation move, and that's what freed him up for that bucket.
Gavin Withrow with his 10th point here in the half, and it's 28-16. Pass knocked away by Brooks in the hands of Lane Stevens. Stevens will get rid of it to Pointer. Thought about the three, drives it right down the lane, goes up, he's fouled.
We are attacking. If we don't have an open three, we are attacking, and you see how many times we got to the free throw line. We might not have been able to make them, but we have got to the free throw line probably more than we normally do in this quarter.
Yeah, and Clayton Biggerstaff just picked up his second personal foul. Tay Pointer at the line. He's 2 for 2 and now 3 for 3. And he's got 9 points here in this first half. Got one more. 29-16, second shot of the air. Rim's good for Tay Pointer. He's got 10 all in this second quarter. And the lead now is pushed out to 14 at 30-16. Biggerstaff bounces off the glass. Going to have to hurry. Gets it over there to Sheffield. Cross-court pass comes back to Biggerstaff. In the lane as they whip it around the perimeter now. Stolen away by Withrow. Here goes Gavin all the way in for the layup. It's good.
The game has changed since we went to that press 1-2-2 type pressure, and that's the goal that Warren wants to use with it.
In the middle of Newsom, jump pass, over and back as Sheffield had not stepped into the front court when he caught the pass.
It's their 5th turnover of the quarter, and really their 7th turnover since we went to the pressure, and we only did that about a quarter ago because there was a couple minutes left in the first when we decided to turn up the tempo.
Barren County's basketball with a minute 16 to play here in the second period, leading 32-16. Withrow, top of the circle, goes right side to Pointer. And now Pointer backs away on the dribble.
2-3 zone. We'll see how we handle that.
Withrow, right side over to Brooks. Sends it back out front to Pointer. Left side to Withrow. Withrow back out to Pointer. Straight away. Right side with it is Ryan Shirley. Back out to Pointer. Swings it left over to Withrow. Trying to penetrate. Can't go. Bounce pass in the corner. Brooks going to drive into a crowd. Throws up the jumper. No good. Rebound in there by Deaton Emmert, who just checked back in the Falcon lineup. 35 seconds to play here in the first half. Here's Glass driving. Fall away shot off the window. No good. Follow good for Knudsen.
Knudsen just made a rim run. We didn't get a body on him, and he laid it up and in.
32-18. Pointer over the right side to Shirley. He'll give it out straight away to Withrow with 18 seconds. He'll hold it for one shot. Withrow over to Brooks on the right wing. Back to Withrow. Around the top of the key, goes left. Gives it to Pointer. Launches a long three. Knocked the bottom out of it.
Was deep. Knocked it through.
NBA three right there. And that ends the first half with the Trojans on top. 30. 35-18. You want to throw out some stats there real quick?
Yeah, the Trojans 12 of 20 for 60%. We shot lights out. Turned it over 7 times. 5 threes. 5 out of 7 from 3 is exceptional. 0 threes from Monroe County. They were 8 of 22, just 36%. We forced them into 9 turnovers. So a great half for the Trojans to almost double up Monroe.
Farmers RACC, Jackie Brownie Memorial. Second half. Here's Shirley with a 15-footer. Swish.
Start the second half the same way we played the first.
This third quarter brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. The lead now 19 for Barren County, 37-18. Arnett goes in the corner to Harlan. He's playing with 3 fouls. It's broken up in there by Shirley. Intended for Glass along the right baseline. It'll stay with the Falcons. As Glass will toss it in on the right baseline for Monroe County. Still looking. Feeds it out now to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff will hand it off out to Harlan. Harlan guarded out there by Mason Griggs. Bounce pass off the left side to Biggerstaff. He's in a trap trying to get out of it. A lot of pressure. Almost walked with it. Knudsen bounced it down in there to Glass. There's a whistle and an offensive foul. Ryan Shirley taking the charge. That's going to be the first foul on Glass. First on the Falcons here in the second half. As Gavin Withrow. Of course, Ashley Geralds didn't agree with that call. He thought it was a flop.
I feel like we're on the Monroe County bench as close as we are to Geralds. He's turned around and yelled a couple of times. I thought he was yelling at me.
Well, we're a lot closer to Monroe County's bench than we are the Trojans. Pointer fakes a 3, drives baseline, runner, a floater, no good. Battle for the rebound, loose ball, picked up in there, and then poked away from behind. Pointer diving for the loose ball with Biggerstaff. And Monroe County coming the other way. Here's Harlan in the front court, angles off to the left side. He drives in, he's cut off. Back out to Biggerstaff. Biggerstaff on the left side, and he double dribbled.
He kind of mishandled it when he got it the first time and let it fall to the ground. Picked it up, put it right back on the ground. He was kind of confused why he double dribbled, but that's the definition of it.
And Griggs will try a 3. It's off high. Rebound pulled down by Harlan from Monroe County. Harlan sends it over the left side. Arnett will pull the trigger. Got it. Long 2 for Austin Arnett.
They've still yet to
37. Did he make it a 3?
No, I said they still yet to make one.
Right. That was a long 2, but his foot was on the line. That's a 2-point basket. 37-20. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Pointer with the basketball, feeds it in the lane there to Shirley. A whistle, and they're going to call a charge on Shirley.
Went a little too deep, didn't he? He forced things when he should have kicked it back out.
So Monroe County's basketball, just under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Barron leads it by 17. And Biggerstaff handles the basketball, bounces it out to Arnett. Arnett putting down the bounce pass over to Glass. He wants to drive against Shirley. Try to backtrack into Shirley. Goes inside. Follow-away shot in the lane. Comes up short. Shirley goes for the long rebound. Trojans going back the other way. It's Gavin Withrow. Works it down to the right side. He'll leave it off out there with Shirley. Shirley will hand it off to Mason Griggs. Now Griggs looking into lane, into Pointer. Here's Shirley trying to go under and has to kick it back out. Griggs will drive it right down the lane. Dishes over to Withrow. Here's the 3, and it's good.
2 in the first quarter and starts with another one here in the third.
15 for Gavin Withrow. 3 People's Bank threes tonight. They've doubled it up on Monroe County. It is 40-20. Harlan driving to the basket against Griggs. And that's going to go off him and out of bounds. They say Griggs knocked it off his leg.
It's good job on defense, keeping the separation so the official can see you not bodying him up and then getting the turnover off the Monroe County body.
Shirley angles off right. He'll give it to Pointer. Pointer on the dribble, backs away on the dribble. He'll go left side with it to Withrow. Fakes, moves in, 15-footer on the left side. Got it.
Patience. You're feeling it from 3, but you didn't force the 3. You got 2 Monroe County players flying at you. He dribbled in for a 17-footer.
And he's got 17 points in this game. It is 42-20. Monroe almost dropped it out of bounds. As Biggerstaff drives, throws it up on and off the window. He was determined to take that one to the hole.
Yeah, Tay had no help on the backside either. He was kind of out of an island.
Griggs hands it off to Shirley. He'll give it to Pointer for the three. In and out. Ball knocked down. Foul. Going to be on Corbin Murphy, I believe.
Yes. Trying to come over the back and tap it out.
Number 33, Murphy.
Three on Corbin Murphy. He's going to come out. Aiden Miller, 6'4", 205 sophomore, will come in to replace him.
Corbin only got to play about half of the first quarter and then went out with foul trouble, and he played 4 minutes here and got another foul.
Almost half the third quarter gone. Barron leads at 42-22. Harlan with it on the right side out front. Harlan trying to get a screen there. He's going to drive strong to the bucket, puts it up, come up short. Rebound in there by Miller as Harlan trying to go for the loose ball. Close to getting that fourth foul. Barren County's ball with 3:47 left in the third. Bounce pass inbounds to Griggs. Right side it goes to Withrow. Here's a shot off the window and in. Boy, what a floater. High off the glass for the People's Bank shot for Gavin Withrow, and he's got 19 tonight, and it's 44-22. Glass working against Shirley inside, goes for the basket, no. Came up short, loose ball, Harlan's got it, goes back up, it's blocked. Got it back again, he's going to go back up, no. Rebound to Griggs. Griggs taking it all the way down underneath the Pointer, and he lays it in and gets fouled. Foul is on Tucker Glass, his second. That's Monroe's second of the half. Barren County about blowing this one wide open at 46-22 with 3:14 left in the third quarter. Pointer for the free throw comes up short early. Out. Miller posted down there wanting the basketball. They give it out to Withrow. Griggs with it, wants to drive, trying to go strong against Harlan, and Harlan fouls him.
Having a really tough. I'm sorry, they're having a really tough time guarding us, just to be honest with you. Any position, they don't match up really well with us, and we're really being fundamental offensively.
And Mason Griggs at the line, struggled tonight from the free throw line, and got that one to go in. A lot of rim, but it went down. That's his third point of the game. Harlan having to check out with those 4 fouls. Knudsen's checking out. We got Emmert back in, and also Pettit. And here's the free throw, good for Griggs. Eli Brooks comes in for Ryan Shirley with 2:17 to play here in the third period. So right now Griggs, Brooks, Withrow, Miller, and Stevens on the court for the Trojans right now. 51-22, Barren County. And here is Biggerstaff for three. It's blocked by Miller, taken by Withrow, dribbles out trouble. Bounce pass off to Stevens. He'll send it down the floor. Brooks pulls up, 17-foot of the air. No good, rimmed out. Rebound to Glass for the Falcons. Glass down the right side, cuts back left. He'll give it off in the left corner. Emmert up the baseline. He's cut off by Stevens. Now working inside there. Here's Glass. Dumps it off on the right side. Pettit fires. Air ball. Chased down the corner by Biggerstaff. Got Sheffield back on the floor now for Coach Ashley Geralds. Bounce pass.